What's up, wrestling fans? Welcome to a very quick little video that I'm putting up here for obviously not a full-on Smark Out Moment Smack Talk podcast, but an update as far as the 2023 Royal Rumble predictions contest goes. I told you that I'd let you know when I went ahead and I calculated all the results and stuff, and I actually did that last night. Well, technically this morning. I'm recording this at 11 o'clock at night, but around like 5:45 or something in the morning or so, I had finally had all the information that I could calculate everybody's points. And then I was like, you know what, I got to do some other work, and then I got to go to sleep. So, Sunday afternoon or something, didn't get an opportunity to put this up, but I figured I'd do this now. So that way going into Monday and, having the momentum of Monday Night Raw, you guys be interested to find out who scored what on the end of this whole spectrum. So let me get my little document up here and running and let you know that I'm not going to obviously break down everybody's numbers. I'll show you on the screen though, but we had double checked ahead of time as far as the fantasy league was concerned, and Callum definitely beat me. Callum ended up with 74 points at the end of this, and I ended up with 52. So he kind of wiped the floor with me a little bit on that end. I actually ended up being the 16th or 17th or so, depending on how you rank certain things. I tied with Corey Kivett. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it, Kivett. You and I both got 52 points, but we are like dead smack in the middle there. Callum, actually the third highest ranked on all this, so good job on Callum. But the people who got the top scores just above him is Richard with 76 points, and the number one ranked one who scored the absolute most is Jalen. Now, your score ended up actually being 85 out of all those. So let me switch over to this part of my screen so you can see these are the full points breakdown of what everybody ended up scoring. Now, you can see that Michael Patrick here has 60. Michael Patrick has 48. Mike already had messaged me saying that he tried to edit the thing and it didn't work right, so he had put a second form on there. So between the two different ones, when you did the one switch over, that's where you get in there. But we see that we got Peter here at 39. We've got Peter here at 24. Same kind of thing, I'm assuming, as well. You got points for Daryl, Nick, Frankie, TQ, so on and so forth. Rob Baldspot. I always think that that's a funny name now. But yeah, this is our breakdown. Jalen winning with 85 points, scoring quite a bit here. This is how I broke everything down. This is kind of as messy as this was, but I had gone through and, here's the shortest time was Baron Corbin. It could have been Rey Mysterio. I could have counted that, but nobody had guessed Rey. So I figured, you know what, instead of going with Rey Mysterio having 0 time whatsoever and then nobody scoring the points, let me go with Baron Corbin on here. Now, yes, technically speaking, if I would have gone with Rey, that's 7 less points for Jalen and Richard and 7 less for Dylan, which you take 7 points away from there, then that kind of does that. But I feel like somebody not entering the match doesn't really necessarily count for the shortest time versus somebody who gets eliminated in the quickest. So that's how I justified that. That would have been a difference maker, of course. Then potentially, Callum would have ended up winning this whole thing. But nothing's on the line for it. We didn't have any money on the line or anything. There's a 3.5 in here because TQ, you had Cody Rhodes or Solo Sikoa. So splitting the difference, I figured, hey, look, you split the difference on that, I'll split the difference on the points. Obviously, that wouldn't have made all the difference in the world. It wouldn't have been, an extra 3.5 points. Doesn't bump up that much. But yeah, this took a while to do. I'm not the most proficient person in Excel to be able to do what I'm assuming it's probably a quick and easy thing. Probably could have been like, all right, conditional formatting, you do this, you do that, but I don't know. And I had to manually go in for a lot of these and calculate the numbers that way. And this is how we ended up getting our total points over here. Our tiebreaker didn't matter whatsoever because we don't have a tie at the top. So I didn't have to bother with that. I didn't have to bother with calculating who got things right. I had gone through and I changed everybody's name that was different that I could see. Like some people had spelled Dominic's name wrong. Some people had spelled Ricochet or Cody Rhodes or obviously Piper Niven right here. None of us had Piper Niven written down because she was Dewdrop. So that was something that I kept in mind. It's just, it's one of those things that, hey, as time goes on, maybe we figure out a slightly better system. Maybe we don't. I don't know. I'd like to do this again next year. I don't know about you guys. Do you think that this is something that's fun enough to do? Or do you think it's, it's most of a headache for me more than anything else. I know that a lot of people are like, I don't know if I really want to fill out that much of a survey, but, I'm the one calculating all of it stuff. So let me know if you really enjoyed this. If you did, I'll definitely consider doing it again next year. And maybe we'll factor that in some other way. Maybe I'll hopefully have the funds to be able to do something fun with it. Like maybe I'll have some kind of, you win a t-shirt or something. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants when it comes to these things. I never quite understood that phrase, especially when I just used that after that you would win a t-shirt. In any fashion, just wanted to give you guys an update on this, make this quick and simple. Wanted to thank everybody for participating in this who did. I know some people wanted to and they didn't get a chance to or whatever, but next time around, maybe we'll do something else. Maybe we'll even have something based off of WrestleMania. Maybe we'll try to do something based off of Money in the Bank. I don't really know what, because Royal Rumble lends itself to this a little bit more, but if you have any suggestions, how to do that, you always just drop them in the thoughts and drop those thoughts in the comments below and send tweets and all that stuff and voice your opinions, because I'm going to hear it. So thanks again. Thanks for popping back up for this quick little video, and I'll see you next time, everyone. But for now, you know the score. This has been another Smark Out Moment, and I'm being counted out.